Hi everyone, Happy New Year. This is actually the second time I've tried recording this because apparently my camera died, battery died. I'm gonna go. But um, today we are beginning work on my 95, which if you haven't seen this car, you don't know me. This is Nagayugi. I've had this car for a little over 7 years now. It may not look like it, but it has looked way cooler than this. Currently in the process of doing some rust repair on it because it needs it. Somebody actually butchered the crap out of the last rust repair job. Last December of 2023, I think. Um, Today's goal is to get my rear gunker mounted on the dash car. And if you're not familiar with Miatas, normally there is a mount that goes on top of the OEM support. See it over here. See, on the factory gunker, there's this whole top bracket that mounts obviously to the factory crash car, but because I have a bash car now, it gets rid of this. So I'm tossing around different ideas of how I want to actually mount it to the car. But today, the main goal is to try and at least knock our rear gunker on the car. The other thing that's so different is I have a racing beat rear gunker. Obviously, this Miata is not the proper storage for it, so I want to get it over here on the car. So, yeah, I went to Home Depot, and I've seen people use pool noodles on the dash cars to kind of like space it up a little bit and have the bunker sitting properly. It's January. I don't have access to pool noodles unless I want to buy them on Amazon. But I had a friend tell me that you could go to Home Depot and pick up some plunging foam. See that? It's got a hole in the middle. And the idea is you can do it the same way as a pool noodle. You kind of just put this inside on the dash bar, and it'll space the bunker up enough. I think long-term wise, I'm going to, once I get the pool noodle spaced up, I would love to build weld some sort of bracket off here, extend it out so I could actually bolt it down, and it's not just held in by the side mounts. But right now, the car's going to be sitting for a while until I could get it to rust repair in springtime. So, just for this period of time, I'm mounted on the car, so it's out of my garage in this case. Also, yesterday, right before the new year, I picked up new headers for the car. Not super necessary, but I already have a full racing beat kit on it. I've had the front gunker, picked up skirts, got the rear gunker now, and these are 4-to-1 headers. They actually look way better than my old Megan Racing ones. I also had picked up a front dash car, but it doesn't fit, so I'm selling that. If anybody wants an A and B front dash car with jacking point, let me know. Send you info on it. Yeah, so enough yapping. Let's get to trying to get this on. And well, actually, real quick, the last video I recorded, I was working on this car, which is my 1990 UNOS Roadster, and in that video I talked about how I wanted to turn it into a drift car, and like, I've had that UNOS for about 2 years now. I wanted to turn it into a drift car in the meantime, but long-term wise, I'm thinking about possibly selling that car and picking up 240 or one. I really want a 180, like an S13 180, or S15 is kind of the slightly more out of reach goal. I'd like to have an S13 before I have an S15, me personally, but always a car I liked. I actually had an S13 hatch shell for about 6 months before I picked up that car, and I miss it. I really want another. I never got to drive it. It was just a shell. I had a 2J for it. I just wanted to gold that car. Actually, I tried making a video on it on the channel 2 years ago. 3 years ago? 2 years, whatever. Anyway, that car is going to be the drift car until I can get a more dedicated drift car chassis. This car, I've had it for 7 years, and I guess once I get it back on the road, my only main goal is to just drive it and enjoy it again, and pretty much be a overbuilt autocross car. I did autocross, when cars go down for 2 years, I've done autocross, I don't know, maybe 3-4 years ago now. I miss it. I had a blast. Figure having one drift car and one drift slidey car and one grip fun car. So let's get to opening this up. So just like separating it. Grab the rear gunker and try and mount it. I think once it's like summertime, I'm gonna have to let this sit out in the sun for a little while and form better shape. But like this side fits pretty good, and then this side, it's always poked out. Anytime I like try test fitting it, just doesn't seem to want to go in all the way. Another thing I noticed is I'm gonna have to trim the bottom of the bunker a little bit. I knew this going into getting this. It already hits here, so I feel like once I could trim out this area a little bit and it'll clear the gas car. It'll look cool though, because like you can slightly see it through the bottom of it. This car's not going to be nearly as low as it used to be, so yeah, I'm excited. Can't wait to have a cool gunker on this car. It's had factory gunker and no skirts for years now, so it'll be sick to see the whole kit. I also have a carbon Miata trunk grit and hardtop. Hardtop's painted all lowrider-esque design. So yeah, this kit's awesome. This is way better than I thought it was gonna be. I do still want to try and make a bracket that goes from like the chassis out here and mount that a little better. For now, I'm literally just gonna throw some zip ties on the side to hold it. Sorry, it's really cold. It's like 19 degrees out right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw some zip ties on both sides to hold it on the car so it's good in storage. And yeah, I'm so excited. I can't wait to see this car all one color again, not looking like a really fun Miata schedule. So I'm just gonna go grab some zip ties and throw it on. So far, I would recommend doing this that foam insulation. Seems like it's very helpful. I've heard people only run the insulation; they don't even run like any brackets or anything, and have no issues. Those are also jerk car people. This is not going to be a jerk car. I tried. I care about it too much. I don't want to mess it up. And as you can tell, we have the finest zip ties possible from... I don't even know where I got this from. They're just regular zip ties. They zip, they tie, they work, I don't care. And that's all I care about. I don't really want to take the rest of the cover off, so I'll have to show details on this car a different day, but some other side projects I want to do until it's back on the road is, sorry, I have no balance. Some other side projects I want to do are welding up some of the extra holes in the engine bay and just making it smooth so when we repaint it just looks a lot nicer. I debated on turboing the car, but my biggest thing for going turbo over time is I have enough issues NA from it being static, and I didn't want to add a turbo to it and have more issues. I will no longer be super static. Can't be on the ground. I've had my fun, had my enjoyment. My hands are cold. And so since I'm no longer going to be super low to the ground where I'm worrying about breaking oil cans all the time, I could do turbo. I just want the car back on the road. I want it to work. I don't want to have to doubt it. That's why I bought that header. Just have something nice. Enjoy it. Enjoy driving again. Not even beating the shit out of it. Just enjoy driving again. I miss it. It's such a good car. Love this car. I won't ever get rid of it. And this whole process really pushed me to debating on getting rid of it. Because after the guy ruined the last rust repair job, I debated on like, you know what, I could just scrap it. I could get a new shell that's clean and swap everything over, but I got so much sentimental value to this car. Can't get rid of it. Anyway. Like you stuck the 7 wrangling, just work on your car. Okay, I get it. That's not angling like I was hoping it would. Reach for the stars. That's gonna fall, and I'm gonna regret this in about 5 seconds. But anyway. Yeah, it just doesn't really go into place for now. Which, when I have time to trim that guy in the bunker when it's a nicer day and it's not like freezing beyond the leaf out right now, I'll do it. But in the meantime, it's on the car, it's out of sight, out of mind, and I have more room to work in the garage on my dad's car. So that's really the main thing I wanted to get done in this video, was get this mounted on the car, looking good. Gives me a good idea of how it's gonna sit long-term wise. I'm satisfied with that bunker line. If anything, maybe come out a little bit, but no matter what, it's looking good. It's sick that you can actually see the bottom of the dash car through it, because I wasn't going to powder coat it in a crazy color. I was just going to do it black. It's actually got a slight silver flake in it, or a red flake in it. Yeah, the whole car is a shell. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. I'll update you guys long-term wise on how the resolution's all screwed. I'll update long-term on whether this is a good mod or not. Anyway, next video, I'm not sure what we're going to be doing. We might be working on my dad's car. Might do that. We have more stuff I want to do to Unos. We're where's the screen? There it is, over there. Might do some stuff to that. I do have some stuff for the daily that I'll eventually be doing, but probably not until screen. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you like the content, and there will always be more to come. Have a good one.